Welcome to the Wittering podcast, number 6, Film Night, with Andy and Chris, talking a particularly high level of opinionated bollocks about the Top Gun movies, The Replacements with Keanu Reeves, why Andy thinks Tom Cruise is such a dick, and watch Andy get a slap. Introduced with an entirely original Wittering podcast intro track from Skins. And now, on with the show.
Right, welcome to the Wittering podcast, episode 6. It's another film night.
Indeed.
With me old chestnut Chris.
I do love the intro.
You like the music?
It's pretty slamming.
It is banging, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's a completely unique, original piece of music made specially for the Wittering podcast.
Indeed.
By a producer called Skins. And he's got a lot of other bangers out there. All his details will be in the description on this podcast. But check him out. But we're gonna have sort of regular acoustic, and your band's gonna provide.
Yeah, well,
something.
it will do.
Yeah. So you need to get on that. Anyway, cheers, Leo Chestnut.
Cheers.
How are you?
On this is nice. What is it? Cherry.
It's Polish sour cherry from Lidl.
Ooh.
Bless it. It's lovely.
This is very nice. I'm very well, thank you. Yes, I'm good.
It's been a while.
It's been 3 weeks or something, has it?
Something like that.
Well, you've been away. I've been. I don't know what's been going on.
You've been gigging a lot.
I've been gigging every weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Because
been
you're
great.
a rocker.
I'm a blues player.
Yeah. But you used to be metal as well.
Used to
and
be.
A rocker.
I still keep my head.
I mean, you are getting old.
What?
You like?
It's not that old.
Oh, should we do download again then? One year.
I would love to do
Take
download
the
again.
kids there, mate.
Hey, I'd be right up for
Yeah,
that.
should we do that? Go
Yeah,
on,
because
Chris.
Zenon would come as well.
Yeah.
He would love it. I mean, Huxley would love it. Isla would absolutely love it.
Yeah.
And it is proper family friendly now anyway.
It's fairly family friendly, other than the
Honestly,
mosh
it
pit.
is.
Is it?
No, honestly, it's good.
Is it? It's
Yeah.
still...
But it's
I don't want to go if there's no edge.
very expensive
Oh,
now.
that's fine. It's money well spent.
Yeah, of course.
So, anyway, this
Yeah.
is film night. Did you see the film night? Did you watch the film night with Murray?
I saw bits of it, yeah.
That's fine. That was very interesting. It's a different type of
It's
film
to do
night.
with lighting and cameras and
just a far more erudite taste in films than us.
well, indeed. And was film scores part of it as well, or
Was what, sorry?
film scores, were they part of it?
Well, a little bit, yeah. We
Yeah.
talked about that. So you just basically
Yeah.
scanned through it. You didn't really listen at all. That's fine. That's okay. That's what you are, one of our
I
16
wasn't in it, so-
subscribers. Yeah, exactly. So we've got to talk about quickly this week on one of the podcasts we did. We talked about my favourite desert island film, which
did.
is The Replacement.
And then we went and watched it.
Then we went and watched it, but we were quite drunk by that point, so
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say we were that drunk.
We
You
wouldn't-
might be because you're a bit,
a bit of a lightweight.
Well,
That's debatable, but yes, probably accurate. Now,
You know.
but
but
I know that film word for word.
do you
But
now?
can you remember any of it?
I can remember quite a bit. Keanu Reeves obviously pops to mind, and it's American football. That's it. Gene Wilder's in it. Gene Hackman. Who's in it? What's his name?
Gene Hackman.
Gene Hackman.
Gene Wilder, I was having flashbacks. I don't remember him.
No, Gene Hackman's in it.
Yeah.
And it's it's about American football, isn't it? Basically, I mean, what else do you want me to say about it?
Well, I don't know.
It's really not being
Go on.
funny, but it's all right. But it wasn't my particular.
Okay, that's fair enough, because your
Type
desert
of-
island film was
On Golden Pond.
On Golden Pond, which
Yeah.
I watched the trailer to.
You watched a
I
trailer.
watched the trailer, and I will get around to it, but I can't. That is a very strange choice, but I get it.
Yeah,
It's a youthful impression it was made.
Yeah.
But Replacements has got. I was thinking about it as we watched it. It's got everything.
So
It's
this
got
is-
sporting
yeah.
endeavour, heroism, the hero's story that he's a you know, he had it all on his plate at the Orange Bowl, but then he naffed it up, couldn't handle the pressure, and now he's scrubbing crap off other people's boats.
Most sports people's
Well, it's like Star Wars. It's a hero story. It's a hero of 1,000 faces and all that jazz.
I mean,
but anyway, let me carry on. And then it's got the bird in it. I forget her name. She's just smoking.
A bit like
hot.
Laura Petty.
Yeah, a little bit, but better. She's so hot. She's cool. And then
you can't remember her name, and this is your desert island.
Not, but I don't have detailed brain. I remember the emotions she creates in me. And it's got singing. It's got humour. It's got hard-hitting impact.
Most films do love.
What, singing?
Singing, acting, humour.
What are you talking about?
All films.
Yeah, that's
There's
true.
a formula
okay,
to
fine. That is true. But it's just such a great combination. And then with, like, what's his face? Jon Favreau, the SWAT guy. He's hilarious. He's fine. Anyway, but can you understand why it's my desert island film?
Is it because it's right up your street? It makes you happy. It takes you this way. It takes you that way. It's got that, like you said, the heroism in it, and it's got the point of when one of them, Keanu Reeves, as character, is getting axed from the game. Am I getting this right?
Oh yeah, you remember it.
And
well done.
And the rest of the team don't want to do it without him.
Yeah.
And that's like proper.
Yeah, when he turns up at half time in the
like, and I can see that. I can see that.
I'm simple. Probably
you're not simple. I can see that a mile off. I can see why you go for it and why you could watch it over and over again. Happy, good film.
Yeah.
But it's just not my banging.
You'd rather have
Not
some
my
period
choice
piece from the 80s with interesting sparkly lighting.
It's probably because it's so new to me. It's been out for so long, but that's probably the second time I've seen.
Oh, you mean the replacements? I'm talking about On Golden Pond. I was being dismissive about it, and I was only because I'm putting your giblet.
Oh.
But if you look at it, what's more likely to please us, our age and sort of general simplicity? The replacements. It's got everything.
Yeah.
And On Golden Pond. Which
has got everything because you've not seen it.
No,
yet.
It's true, but I've seen the trailer, and you can
lots
normally
of fishing involved. There's lots of
wicked.
There's lots of talking. There's lots of speedboat action.
There's a bit of speedboat.
No, you've not seen the film.
I haven't seen it, but I've seen it. Anyway,
you've got to see the film, bro.
I've got a list of films to watch now.
You can't just watch a trailer and
well, normally you can
make your synopsis or surmise it from there.
Synoptical.
You cannot do it, bro. You got to see the whole entire in its how it should be.
It's true. I'm going to go out not on a limb, but I'm going to say that I suspect it's a bit similar to the impression that the 400 Blows, the Coche Son Coup, had on me as a child.
Maybe. Well, yeah,
because I almost don't want to go back and revisit it because I don't want to lose that impression it left on me. Maybe on Golden Pond you watched when you were younger, so that.
Well, it reminded me of the time of what did really happen.
Yeah, exactly.
In our family.
Yeah.
Pretty much the same that's going on in the movie.
Yeah, so that's maybe why it adds that.
But it also now both those grandparents are gone. That's a connection there. When I watch it, it's like watching it with them.
Yeah, that's very cool, man.
So
that's good. It's lucky. You're lucky to have that experience then.
Yeah.
With that.
That's good.
Okay, so and then I think the next week you made me watch.
I didn't make you watch anything.
Okay, admittedly I didn't put up the biggest fight, but you did fundamentally. I've been seeing it on Netflix for ages, and I never watched it because of the reasons which I'll discuss. But you made me watch Top Gun Maverick.
Get in!
Which is just a pile.
It is not a pile of shit. It is brilliant.
It's such a pile of shit.
Right, explain why it's a pile of shit.
Now, admittedly, I was quite drunk at this time as well, and I just spent about half an hour.
Like I said, you're a lightweight.
This is true. We all know this.
You can't.
I can't handle it.
No.
No, it's fine. But anyway, I think I can remember enough to justify why it's so shit.
Go on.
And just little bits of it I remember. There's simple, basic fallacies. Now, I love the fact that the whole film seems to be a reminiscence of the first film, okay, and they end up
not really.
Yeah, it is because they end up as close as they can be to Maverick and Goose from the first one. Yeah, no, but really the whole thing is look, there's an F-14.
Yeah, but the whole.
Let me talk. There's an F-15, F-14, all fueled up, all loaded with weaponry on an airfield that's literally just been tomahawked,
stolen by the fucking.
And they just walk in.
Yeah.
And then they take off in it.
Yeah.
And then you basically got Maverick and Goose's son, whose name I forget, even though he's an amazing actor. His character's name
Rooster.
I forget. Rooster. What's his name?
I can't remember his real name in real life.
Where's the Wittering? Not the Wittering. The
What are you doing?
Whiplash.
Oh, I don't know.
What's
Somewhere.
his name?
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
And also Bleed
Doesn't
for this.
matter.
Anyway, you got them. You basically recreated the moment of.
No.
Right, that's one bit, and I get it. It's a artistic.
There's so much more. There's so much more in there. I mean, yes, it basically you could say it's a remake of the first film.
Exactly.
But only because of the hitting a younger audience now towards. But young ones watching Top Gun now, be like, oh, it's fucking dated.
Perhaps
They will get bored of it. But this one is so different. It's fast. It's fast paced.
The other one's fast.
No, this one's really fast.
It's basically a complete. He sets off at the beginning. He breaks the rules. Get collared.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does. He fucking crashes the Mac whatever.
No, he
because he's
doesn't.
an idiot.
Who can go fucking Mach 10 and get out alive?
No, but he shouldn't have gone
His
past
atoms
Mach
would be-
10. He was like exactly.
It'd be a mush of nothingness.
Exactly. You can't.
So that you've just got to forget about that because that's
No, but that's
rubbish.
No, but you acknowledge that's what happened at the beginning of
but
the first one. He
it
broke the
was
rules,
silly.
and they sent him off to Top Gun
You
Academy.
only broke the rules by buzzing the tower
Exactly.
in the first
And
one.
he broke the rules by.
That's all he did
by-
was buzz the tower
But-
and spill a cup of tea down Dick Face's fucking shirt.
coffee, but yeah.
Coffee, whatever. Yeah, indeed. But yeah, there's more. Oh, what's this?
It's martini something or other. I bought it for Alice. It's the only cider in the house. So
good.
anyway, look. The point being, there's another absolutely. It's a bit florid, isn't it?
That's all right.
But I'll drink it.
Yeah, indeed.
So okay, right now, tell me if a 17-year-old or 16-year-old, today's 16-year-old,
today.
wouldn't get a little bit perturbed by the fact they're playing beach football in jeans
I think
and with. Can you let me finish?
no, because this is the whole point. We're supposed to be arguing with one another.
No, but you got to know what you're countering against by letting me finish my.
Why would? Because I would only say something. This
What?
is how you talk to each other, mate. So
No, but you got to let me. No, and this is how I talk to you. Say, shut up.
Fucking
Let me
crack on,
finish the
then.
statement. Yeah, anyone of moderate intelligence would go. You cannot play beach football, American football, in jean shorts when it's wet. When everyone's wearing sunglasses.
why
'Cause
did
if you
that
take
spring?
a hit-
Why is that the only thing that sprung to your mind?
That's not the
Probably
only thing.
2 seconds
It's not
of
the only
film.
thing. I'm countering your point. You said that it's got to make it relevant for this
It's
young.
what is going
age
on
group.
from start to finish. Like, these fucking planes that are flying like now, the camera work in there, the G-forces they were doing in there were for real. For real. They were literally in that fucking plane.
Some of them were, not
No.
all of them.
No, the pilot was down here. All the actors were up here. You've not watched it properly, have
No,
you?
I don't know they were doing it. I know Tom
now,
Cruise
the
flies,
pilot
isn't
is
he?
no, they're all fucking in it, right? The pilot is under here, right?
Okay.
They're up here.
Okay.
That's what you see.
Okay.
They're actually in that plane. The lot of them, the whole fucking lot of them. There's a documentary on it. You watch it. It's
I don't
brilliant.
believe it. If
they're all
pulling-
fucking passing
If they're-
out.
yeah, exactly. If
They're
they're
all passing
putting
out,
proper
throwing
G's,
up,
yeah, there's
right.
okay,
But
fine.
in the film, they
Yeah.
got used to it.
Really?
So check yourself.
Okay,
It's
well, fine.
Really
That's good. I'm not. Look, I love high-speed jets. The F-14 was my favourite. Goddamn
Yeah,
plane.
well, it's-
Thanks to
it's the-
Action
it's the
Force,
Tomcat,
G.I. Joe.
innit?
Yeah, Tomcat.
Yeah.
I fucking love that. Yeah,
Yeah,
swing
yeah,
wing,
yeah,
beautiful.
yeah.
And but the thing is, now this is another point that is absolutely ragingly out of order. The F-14 is a 4th generation fighter. Okay.
Yes.
Now they kept saying that the planes they were going up
5th
against
gen.
would be 5th gen, and they were flying 5th gens, getting
Yeah.
F-35Bs, whatever, flying in. Now when you fly out in a Tomcat, a 4th generation fighter, and you're having dogfights
Yeah.
with how many? 2 or 3?
They didn't have a dogfight per se, though, did they?
Well, that's what it is. When
No,
you.
yeah, but they didn't have the dogfight, did they?
Well, I don't remember. I thought they did.
Right. So basically, the Tomcat was here.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And the 2 5th gens came
Yeah.
either side, and they didn't know whether they were friendly.
Yeah,
or
got
whether,
that.
Right.
And then he
he was
bugs
saying,
out.
No, he did more than that.
Yeah.
He goes, "What do I do?" in his head, and straight away he took 1 5th generator straight out.
Okay.
By machine guns straight into him.
Okay, fine.
Knocked him out of the fucking
Okay, fine.
thing, and then the other one come flying in. But Maverick, you remember about Maverick?
It's the pilot.
Yeah, but fuck off, he's the boy. And
Yeah.
he flew himself out of the situation.
Yeah, but-
Managed to get behind the 5th gen, which did him no good. Anyway, I think the only reason that plane, the 5th gen, went is because he crashed into the side of a fucking mountain, didn't he?
Which again is insane.
And then there's another.
And then more planes come, don't
Yeah,
they?
but then
But
Hangman
then-
comes in.
But the simple fact is that if you're flying a 5th gen
I
plane,
understand what you're saying.
you've got beyond visual light. You got over the horizon capability radar.
and it showed you when it showed you.
Did it?
When he let off his last fucking
flare.
No, his last missile. Torpedo. What do you call them on the fucking Tomcat?
It's an air-to-air missile.
It's a missile then, isn't it? And you saw this fucking 5th gen thing just like stopping mid-air.
Yeah.
And just did a turn and they both of them just went, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's fine. But that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about any 5th gen enemy. Let me finish my fucking sentence.
I know.
Any 5th gen enemy jet coming in would have radar lock before the 4th gen even knew anyone was there. The point being,
my love.
What is it?
It's a fucking film.
Yeah, right? I know, but how am I supposed to suspend my disbelief?
I understand.
When there's such high-level
movies are all about.
Not good movies. Good movies, you even absolutely...
Even them too, you know, they're all of them are implausible.
They're
all stupid.
What it reminded me of when Maverick went down behind enemy lines was behind enemy lines. Also, was that with Gene Hackman as well?
Yes.
That was Gene Hackman and Owen Wilson and that badass Serbian Croat assassin who was badass.
Yeah.
That was a great film. And at the beginning of the jet sequence at the beginning, that was totally endorphin.
I completely love that film too.
It's better than... Is it better or worse than Maverick?
I love Maverick, mate.
So it's worse than Maverick?
No, I'm not saying
that. Well, it's a yes or no.
No, it's not a yes or no.
It's very political.
What I'm saying is that that film is a feel-good factor, eye candy, for watching them jets.
For recruitment for the Air Force.
It's amazing.
But
watching
it's bullshit.
These jets go fucking.
So what I did, because it's you, is I went back.
Work in it.
Absolutely, I'm not contesting any of that. Okay, I'm not contesting that. But it's just, why can't you do little things better? So for example, at the beginning, fucking Maverick, through all his fault, basically crashes and destroys
the stealth bomb,
the stealth jet, which is probably £400 to £500 million worth of development.
That's because he's called Maverick. And,
no, but that's no excuse,
It's in his name, innit?
There's no excuse. So he should, at that point, be kneecapped.
Why is he still a lieutenant? Is he a lieutenant?
Well, he keeps getting demoted despite his amazing capabilities. But he's not. He's a fucking selfish dick brain.
Don't know about that. I think it's because he's lost his best mate.
You're excusing you're being an apologist for the fact that he's not a professional.
He completely blames himself for Goose's death.
Mate, shit happens. Get over it.
No, but he blames himself for putting them... For putting
it wasn't his fault.
He thinks it was because he put him in a jet wash.
He's had 28 years to get over it.
Yeah, I don't think I couldn't get over you.
And
if I was driving a fucking car and I crashed it and killed you...
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I couldn't get over that.
But if it's through no fault of your own...
It's always a fault of mine because I'm driving the bloody well.
You realise that it wasn't actually your fault, and it wasn't actually his fault.
I don't think you could live with yourself.
You've got to get on. You've got to honour my memory, Chris. You've got to get back in that sports car.
All right.
You've got to get on with it. Like Maverick's got to get on and not screw his son over.
When he goes, talk to me, Goose. That's what he's trying to say. So
I know. I get it.
If Goose talks to me, I'll go and talk to me, Andy.
I go, yeah. Just apply the brake a little bit at this point and drive into the corner, not over it.
Right on.
Right. Okay.
But yes. But it's. Basically, my main point for this movie is it's the eye candy fact of it, and that would appeal to teenagers today. But the eye candy in the other one is not as good.
Oh, it's pretty good.
For us, it was.
But relative.
As youngins watching it back then, you were just like, wow.
But I went back and watched it.
What, Top Gun?
Yeah, the first one. Just so I knew what I was.
You'll always love that.
No, because I didn't like it really that much at the time. It's cool. I love the jets. I love I love weaponry. I love kinetic potential. I love all this stuff. Absolutely.
You're not thinking any of that.
I am, but Tom Cruise. I mean, we could talk about Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise, I have a serious issue with because he's a Scientologist.
So?
And he's like the poster boy of Scientology.
I don't understand what Scientology is.
Scientology was made up by L. Ron Hubbard, who was a half-decent science fiction writer in the 60s and 70s.
So it's from an alien country?
Yeah, well, no, he was a science fiction writer. And at one point, he's quoted as saying something along the lines of, if you really want to make money, start a religion. That's not verbatim. I haven't looked into this for like 15 years because it's too depressing. But that's what. And next thing I know, he creates Scientology, okay? And it's basically this belief system about, these aliens were destroyed by volcanoes on their planet, and there's some sort of spiritual, whimsical bullshit. And then basically it's a cult.
Well, how does that get you far ahead then?
Well, because it's a bit of a network.
Oh, so a
So
bit
they'll do you
like born
favours
again
and-
Christians.
Yeah. No, so
And the
I've always
Mormons
used
and-
Scientology. I don't want to go into it now, but
Yeah,
I will
but
talk about
it's
it
true
But
because they all help
Scientology,
each other out.
yeah,
It's like the
exactly.
Illuminati.
Yeah, or like the Masons,
Order.
or like
Yeah,
Masons.
fucking what I've just said.
Yeah, absolutely.
So when one goes down, the other help the other one back up. So nobody goes down.
Yes.
They're a collective.
Quite possibly. But the point is about
Yeah.
Scientology is it's actually a modern example of how religions get started, and the absolute fragility
I suppose,
of
but-
the exposure that
and
humans
that's
have
the
to
reason
belief
why
systems.
you've got a shit against Tom Cruise then.
Yeah, because he's absolutely because
And you don't like
because
Days
it's
of Fun.
Scientology.
Do you like
No,
Days
I'm
of
getting
Fun?
there. Shut up. I'm getting there. So Scientology just absolutely screws people over. Yes, it benefits some people, but it's all the people who've escaped from the cult, it's deprogramming and all this sort of stuff. It's designed to fuck you over. Okay. Now
Yeah, fine.
the thing is, so I will not watch Mission Impossible films because
Right.
I respect Tom Cruise for his ability to do his stunts and all that shit.
I must admit, I'm not a Mission Impossible fan.
Okay, but I wouldn't know because I've never watched it.
You're not missing much.
I mean, you got born. Why do you need Mission Impossible?
That's
sorry,
why
sorry.
you've got Taken.
Oh, Taken as well, yeah. But I mean, Bourne, that series of like serious badass agentry.
Well, you got Bond for Christ's sake.
Yeah, no, but when Bond came out, the new Bond, like Casino Royale, there's about the same time that the first Bourne came out, and in my opinion, and it's normally right.
Was it right?
The Bourne identity blew.
that
Casino Royale's brilliant. I love the low-key, unsophisticated approach.
Well, that's the first
Bond.
time he killed somebody as 007.
No, I get it.
That's why it became 007.
No, I get it. I understand. I've also read the book. I
Have
used,
you?
I used to go to school with Ian Fleming's granddaughter, I think.
Did you now?
Or something, I can't remember.
Very
Anyway,
good.
So there's that. But the thing is, Tom Cruise, I hate him for what he's done. I respect him for some of his
films.
for the fact he's doing his own stunts. I think he's a miserable dwarf. No offense to dwarfs.
Do you know?
But anyway, let me finish. But there are certain
quite
films. I don't care if it's harsh. You see what they do. Anyway. So there are certain films that I will watch of Tom Cruise again and again because they are shit.
Name
hot.
them.
Days of Thunder.
Yeah. Well, it's a good job you said that.
Robbins Racing because I love cars.
But,
I love
that
the eye
fucking
candy
film in
again.
itself.
I know, mate.
It's proper.
Hasn't it got Guns N' Roses soundtrack?
Ooh, I don't know about that.
Maybe I'm making it up, but Robin is Racing and fucking Robert Duvall.
It's the first time
Nicole
you met
Kidman.
his Nicole Kidman. Yeah,
far too good for
Robert
him.
Duvall, like
Far
you
too
said,
tall for him.
brilliant.
Yeah.
And when he's explaining to Nicole Kidman about drafting,
Yeah, with the inner thigh. Yeah.
with the sugar,
That was-
packaged sugar.
It's highly educational.
Well, come on.
I mean, these are the things that stick in your mind. But the sound and fury, the beauty of high speed moving objects, hydrocarbon.
Is it
power.
Randy Quaid? Is that the other guy?
That's him, man.
He's a boy.
Because at the end of that little race across town, they're like
yeah.
giggling together. It's wicked. So good.
Oh,
So,
yeah. When they got the higher cars.
yeah. I'm not travelling with him. Let's get another car.
That was brilliant.
That was great, man.
Yeah, well, that's cool.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
And
So-
they became brothers then, see?
Yeah, man. So and that was obviously quite an influence into Talladega
Yeah,
Nights.
so what's the other one?
I love Talladega Nights.
You like Talladega
break.
Nights too? I mean, that's funny.
It's funny as fuck. Anyway, yeah, another one is The Last Samurai.
Yeah.
That's a shit hot film.
Mate, it is one of my favourites.
Yeah, and it's a good war film.
Yeah.
But I did consider
Billy
it for a
Connolly's
war.
in it as well, man.
Oh, he is, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's like, isn't he?
He's his fucking
Cody.
captain. He's his.
Oh, yeah, I
He's
thought-
his. He's his bloody whatever it is.
He's like
right-hand man or some
2IC,
shit.
second in charge, second in command.
And you can understand why Tom Cruise's character. What's his name in the film? See, I ain't seen that film. That might be a film to watch.
Could do.
The last.
But it's a
Samurai.
cracker. Now I haven't finished.
You can understand why he's the way he is and why he's fucking drinking all the time
Yeah,
because of what
It's
he
war,
lost.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what he lost.
Yeah. Well, that's what law
He's
is.
all fucking platooned, didn't he? Or whatever you want to call them.
The first, yeah. Oh, fine.
Back
Yeah.
then. He lost the fucking lot.
Yeah, which for a leader has got to be
It's
like
fucked,
soul
man.
destroying if you give a shit. Not if you're Tom Perringer out of Platoon.
Yeah.
What a
Ooh.
bastard. I shit you
See,
not.
that's another film
So-
I've seen for a long time.
But right, so and the other one I quite like
Go on.
is it the Tomorrow War
Oh yeah.
What's it called? That's not it.
Yeah.
with Emily Blunt? Is it Emily
yeah.
Blunt? She's badass in that.
Edge of Tomorrow.
Edge of Tomorrow, but there's two names.
There
I
is
think.
two names.
It's like
Tomorrow
the-
Never Happens or Tomorrow
something
Never
like
Knows.
that. I think
or
it's Edge of Tomorrow and the Yesterday or Tomorrow War.
Why did they do two different
Well, they did it with
titles
like
for that?
Danny the Dog and
They did, and
Unleashed,
Yeah,
which
that's
is like
right,
a
yeah.
fucking great film.
It's a
That is such a combination of
Stonker.
drama and kung fu.
It
Like
really
Bob
is.
Hoskins, Morgan Freeman, and Jet Li.
Actually starts off quite sophisticated.
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
he's because he's listening to classical music.
Yeah. And the
Which
filters
count,
on it, and
yeah.
Murray will be able to talk about this, but the actual way it's filmed is quite sort of deep. Not as in like the subject matter, but as in the actual sort of aesthetics and the
Right.
filters or whatever.
Okay.
It looks a little bit more than a sort of flashy kung fu film.
I understand what. Yeah.
Which it is it's a first kung fu drama, true kung fu drama.
Yeah.
You can't have Morgan Freeman and Bob Hoskins, right, and not call it some sort of high level piece. So
Well, yeah,
that's very-
totally.
Are there
There
any
must be
more?
something else with Tom Cruise.
Right, and I've only seen it once, but it was watched at a young age. It left left an impression. Was Risky Business.
But that's only because it was what it was about.
Yeah, it was very naughty. It
Yeah.
was good. I like the mining town.
But he was
thing.
only making money from selling sex at a party.
Oh yeah, I can't remember.
Then
who
he
it was.
fell in love with
Okay.
an elder.
I can't remember.
It was
I
either
just
an
remember.
elder sex worker or it was a teacher that they fell in love with.
Oh god, I can't remember.
Is that true?
I don't
and
know,
they
I
ended
can't
up having
remember.
sex on the subway.
Did they? Oh yeah.
At the
I remember
end.
that bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for someone we didn't have access to porn back then.
What about Cocktail Man?
Never seen it.
Fuck off,
Or,
Brian
or
DeLeno.
Colour of Money.
Oh,
No,
see.
no, because that's a remake
There's
of.
quite Colour of Money is fucking with Paul Newman.
I know
The
Paul
older
Newman.
Paul Newman.
Yeah, but isn't it
The
a remake?
Hustler. It's
Yeah,
a remake
exactly.
of The
So
Hustler.
why am I going?
But it's good.
But having said that, okay, fine.
Look, there's so many out there that you don't realise he's been in. You can't just.
No, I know he's been in.
You can't just fuck him for
can.
Scientology.
I absolutely can. There's life and there's Hollywood, and life is more important than Hollywood.
Who else is in Scientology then?
Oh, there's been a few.
There's gotta be
what's
Madonna.
that dude? The dude from
Madonna,
I don't know. She
Guy
might-
Ritchie, or Madonna.
No,
That
she
one
was-
of them
she
two.
was
It
into
weren't
that
Guy
red,
Ritchie.
red band stuff. There was some Jude.
What's that? Red Sonja.
No, some Judaism. It's some spin-off of I don't know something. But
What, the People's Front of Judea?
no,
Fucking
that's all right. That I fully support. No, but so the dude, The Ranch with Ashton Kutcher and Sam
Yeah.
Elliott?
This is the TV series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch it?
I've seen it all.
Yeah, fine. And it went off air
Yeah, it
because his
did.
brother
Right.
got accused of beating his brother in the
Whose
film.
brother?
Ashton Kutcher's brother.
Who plays his brother?
plays
in
his
the film.
brother.
They killed
In-
him
in-
off.
They killed him
They
off.
killed him off in the series.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Because they took it off
No,
line.
no, they
because,
did take it off.
because he got accused and maybe
Right.
prosecuted for,
I didn't
for
read-
wife beating.
I didn't know that.
And that was covered up, and he's a fucking Scientologist. Oh, I'll tell you who else is really
Oh.
disappointingly a
I
Scientologist.
did not know that.
My name is Elliot. No, Errol. What's it? What's his face from
My name is Elliot.
Mallrats and Chasing Amy?
Oh God.
You know Brody from Mallrats.
Yeah, I can't remember his
What's
name.
his name? He's cool.
I
And he
do
did-
know what you're talking about.
And he did that.
Yeah,
TV
My Name is
series.
Earl. It's called.
Is it My Name is Earl?
Yeah.
And I love that, but he's a Scientologist.
Is he?
So
But
can
what's that
fuck
got
off.
to do with it? I don't understand.
Because it's basically
He's
they
called
kill
Jason
people.
somebody or other.
Jason.
It is. It's Jason
Yeah.
somebody. Anyway, my point being is the ranch that you were talking about.
Yeah.
It did stop for a while,
Yes.
and then it got put back on. They did
really?
more series, right? But they killed that brother off.
How did,
He
don't, oh, good,
died
because I
in
love
a-
that.
in
I
a
really
car
like that.
accident.
Did he?
Yeah, he got killed.
Good.
And then they carried it on for a bit, and I'm sure they're still going to do another series.
Is it worth watching?
Yeah.
Continuation.
I-
Okay.
I
Oh,
love that
wicked.
series.
Yeah, I love it too, man.
I mean, Sam Elliott.
Sam
Come
Elliott?
on. Fuck, I'm gonna end up looking like him when I'm fucking 60.
Yeah, man. Fucking hell. You are. Maybe like in a couple of years, mate.
Off. What
They're
you
not a
mean?
bad-
Couple
not a
of
bad
years.
thing
Talk
to look
about
like.
that. Jesus.
You've had a hard life, haven't you?
No, I haven't had an ad life actually. I've been all right.
Yeah. Right. So, okay. So that's my general.
So that's your thing on Tom Cruise then. Wow. With the so you don't really like Maverick at all.
Other than Jets.
That's
But
the
then-
only
but
reason
but
that
actually-
I really love it is because of the eye candy for that, but also the camaraderie that he brings between the young squadrons that are not getting on, and he brings a way to bring them together.
Oh, he does not. He's
He
a complete
fucking well
pain in the
does.
arse.
No, he
So he
doesn't.
flies. He goes off when he flies, and when he's about to get kicked off, he then flies that really
Yeah, he
fast.
does it.
Why didn't he do that at the beginning? So he shows
Because he
everyone.
wasn't allowed to.
Why not?
Because he was grounded. He wasn't allowed to do it.
Well, he wasn't allowed to fly. He was out there flying.
Yeah, no, he wasn't allowed to do it that way.
Bullshit, because he then breaks through. He's
And
not
the
allowed to.
fucking- when
He's
he's
not
trying
allowed
to
to
train,
steal.
When he's training the fucking gang up,
Yeah.
right? He's killing them left, right, and forward.
Yeah, but so
And
he's in
they're
a
all
plane.
doing push-ups.
Why doesn't he get down and show them it's all possible
Because
at the
it's
beginning?
not enough for them just to see, oh, well, you can do it. They needed to get to know him a bit better.
No, that's just total
right?
bullshit.
And then it's not
That's
total
just
bullshit.
total-
And he gets axed
total
from it.
bullshit.
And he gets axed from the whole thing.
I
And
know.
then the whole squadron gets told.
And then you got to do it in
that
4
he's
minutes, not
axed,
2
and
and a half.
and they're like, there's no fucking way we can do this in that
Well,
time.
because then the next guy,
and then
John
he goes,
Stapp-
and then Tom Cruise does it.
I know,
And then they're
I
all
know
like,
that.
well,
But why didn't he do that at the beginning?
because
That's my point.
Oh, come
you
on,
know that's a
Andrew.
good point.
It's not a good point.
Just say, this is
It's
how
a
we do
stupid
it.
point.
What shall I do? This is what this is what team leaders do. This is how you do it, and then boom.
Nah. It's no good just watching some. All right, oh brilliant, you
No,
can.
but you should, because everyone's saying it's not possible. It's not possible. It's not possible. And you go, well, it actually is possible. Boom, boom, boom.
Everything is possible.
No, it's not.
There's nothing that's not
No, but-
impossible.
What? That's an insane
Just
statement.
have
Of
some
course, it's
fucking-
jump to the moon,
Have some
Chris.
faith.
Jump to the moon.
Well,
I
I would
don't
if I
have
got some
faith.
fucking gravity buoys. And
Yeah, but that's not possible. There are no
rockets.
gravity boots. God, this is insane conversation.
Oh, you were honestly.
So
Anyway, that wraps that up because I'm not talking about Tom Cruise anymore.
good.
Because there's loads of other films as well. There's a film where he's a boxer.
Which one's
Is it
that?
called Far and Away or something like that?
then?
That's pretty good. He's a boxer, Irish, goes over to America to stake a claim. It's called Far and Away.
Yeah, it does ring bells.
And
I've
he
never
is a
seen
boxer
it,
in it.
Okay.
Honestly,
What?
this
5'7" boxer. Yeah. Fine. Yeah, go on.
I think less than that, isn't it? And let's not forget The Wanderers.
I've never seen it either.
Oh.
Has that got like
You've got Patrick Swayze
Yeah.
in there. You've got Emilio Estevez.
Oh.
You've got Matt Dillon. You've got fucking.
You've got Michael
Let's watch
Biehn.
that.
No, I don't want to watch that.
You've got Ralph McCarno, or whatever his name is, Karate Kid.
Oh really? Oh yeah, yeah.
They're
I've seen,
all in it.
I might have seen that.
And
I'm sorry.
fucking Tom
I'm,
Cruise.
I'm not watching it because it's got Tom Cruise.
That's all right.
Now
That's his younger days.
I just reminded me of something that is another fucking outrage.
What is?
Is when he did the 2 Reacher films. Now the whole
I didn't
point.
like him as
that-
Jack
Yeah,
Reacher.
but did you read the books at all? The Lee Charles books?
Unfortunately not, no.
Well, the whole point about Jack Reacher, he's a fucking towering bastard.
Well,
he's
the
like,
new Jack
he's
Reacher
like Benjamin.
is.
Yes, but at some point, someone said, probably Tom Cruise,
Yeah.
I want to do Jack Reacher. But Tom, Jack Reacher's twice your height.
Yeah,
Doesn't
I
matter,
don't-
I'm Tom
I
Cruise.
don't know how he got away with
Well,
that.
because he's Tom Cruise and because he's a
I
Hollywood
mean,
royalty, and fair enough.
He did play it pretty badassly, but nothing
Again,
compared to.
Again, it's unbelievable for me. It's like,
Yeah,
what
yeah.
the fuck? And
I mean, short dudes can fight.
absolutely, I think the
Yeah.
average height of the SAS is 5'8" or something.
Well,
like that.
yeah,
So I have no problem
yeah.
with that. But they're fucking badass motherfuckers.
Of course.
But also the whole point of to be a little bit faithful to the character, Jack Reacher. People love Jack Reacher. Their books is deeply ingrained in their psyche. And then you go, oh, Tom
Especially-
Cruise. A Reacher film, at last! Someone bought the
Yeah,
rights. Who's it
yeah,
going to be?
yeah.
Is it going to be The Rock? Oh, no, it's not going to be... Or it's going to be...
Especially-
No, it's going to be Tom
yeah.
Cruise. What?
Yeah, it might have been. It was. I can relate it being a shit one for me when I first saw it. It just didn't ring bells that he was doing this shit. You know, because
Yeah.
it's not fucking Mission Impossible, which is implausible and
Yeah.
magical and all this. This is like proper real
Yeah,
life.
gritty. So
Yeah,
like the
this
TV
is what it's
series.
meant to be. Yeah,
So like the
TV
Amazon series. So
It's fucking ace.
the first Amazon series, I forget his name. So he
He's
deserves
in
better.
all sorts now, but I mean,
But yeah, he
the
was in-
size of him.
Yeah, exactly. That's what.
Yeah.
And he's funny and he's witty,
Yeah.
and I love the bit when he fires off the Desert Eagle through the wood stump, and he goes, "What? Never trust a gun you haven't fired."
But yeah, but he's got
Basic
this whole
truths,
thing. Or never start a fight you can't finish. Or don't fight unless you really have to.
Yeah.
He'd rather talk his way out of it than fight.
Yeah, absolutely.
And somebody like that, you think he'd be fighting all the fucking time, but
Yeah.
no.
So that bit in the cell when he gets locked up at the beginning, he gets taken down, and they've got him in cable ties, and then you go, "Well, you're free to go." He goes, "Thanks."
Yeah.
And then, so just imagine Tom Cruise going, "You're free to go." Fuck it. Look at it.
No, he'd have a gadget in his pocket.
Well, yeah, but
They would do it.
so that was a waste of production bucks. A waste of
What
Hollywood
was?
film, putting Tom Cruise in the two
In the
films.
Reacher films, probably. It's not. I wouldn't ever watch them again. To be fair,
I've watched them several times, unfortunately, because
Have you? Why?
because I love the stories and I love Reacher.
you would just watch the series.
That wasn't out at the time.
Well,
we
it
had to
is
make
now.
do with this fucking shrimp-sized.
Yeah, but you got the series now, and they're working on more, aren't they?
Yeah, well,
and there'll be a film.
I hope so.
There
But,
will
but
be a
look,
film.
they made 2. That's probably enough.
No, there'll be a film
The
with him
second
in
series
it.
wasn't as good as the first series. First series is brilliant.
Did you not like second series?
It's all right, but it's not as good. The first series is such a high bar. I watched that 3 times, pretty much in a row, because I didn't do a lot of work during that period.
It don't matter. It's a very good series.
Yeah.
And it's only because you were like finally a fucking reacher who is reaching like this Constantine.
Yeah.
Now.
Okay. Who have we got? What in the TV series?
No.
Well, the film.
film.
What? Keanu.
He's doing it again, but this time
Yeah.
he is blonde hair.
Fine.
And he is who he's supposed to be
So
from the graphic novel.
Yeah, I'm almost double standards
And it's
because
really going for it this time because he's actually meant to be. The way that Keanu's saying is that he's the first Constantine. He's gone. This is the Constantine you're getting now, which is what the fucking Hellblazer is.
okay, fine.
Because
So
he's fucking Hellblazing and he's going after the.
devil maybe.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
I'm kind of a little bit double standards here because I've been reading Hellblazer since day one.
know you
I
have.
got all of them and all this.
I've
stuff.
read
I love
them.
it.
I've read them from you.
Yeah. So absolutely. And then when Constantine's been made, fucking yes. Who's in it? Keanu Reeves.
I know.
What? Mr. Wooden. Okay.
You
What?
always
What are
say
you
that.
doing? Why can't he be British? And why
He
can't
was pretty good,
No,
though.
but wait. And he was
Yeah.
okay. But I remember at the time going, fuck it.
Yeah, but he got black hair.
Yeah, fine, but I can come to terms with that. It's not the end of the world, but it is a bit annoying. But now I'm a bit double standards because I love Keanu so much as an individual in the real world, but also all his characters. I watched John Wick 4 again the other night, and he's a bit wooden, but he's brilliant. I love it.
What?
I just love it.
Do you know?
So I forgive him for Constantine,
Yeah.
and he can kind of almost do no wrong.
Do you
and maybe
find
some people feel that about Tom
Do you
Cruise.
find the scene in John Wick 4? This is the last one, right?
At the minute, yeah.
The scene when he's trying to get up to the
Yeah,
cathedral.
up the steps of Montmartre.
Ah, it's fucked, isn't it?
Yeah.
He
that's
gets
so
all the way
depressing.
up there, and then knock him all the way back down again, and you're just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
This is just impossible. But what did I say earlier? There's nothing impossible.
Well, there is. There's moon boots, remember?
But he fucking did
He
it.
did, because he's John Wick, so he's
Yeah,
almost like a
but
superhero.
Jesus, man.
But the first time he came,
Mental.
I remember the first time we probably watched it together, I was like, oh my God, he's all the way at the bottom. It was very depressing. What the fuck? And I'm thinking, is this, because they keep saying the time, it's like 6 minutes.
Yeah.
Is it
Well,
actually
till the
real
sun
time?
comes up.
Is it, yeah, but is it actually, they've said in the film 6 minutes. If I set my stopwatch now, in
yeah.
real life.
Well, we know
would
that.
he-
We know.
Well, I don't know if, maybe in that instance it is.
Do you think it would be?
And I kept meaning to record it. But the second time I watched it the other day,
That'd
I
be
was more like,
interesting.
oh my God, that stunt person, that stunt man is amazing.
I think they probably use several.
Maybe, yeah. Sweep him up, get in number 2. Jesus.
They must have had to have used several because it was fucked.
It was bonkers.
It was absolutely
but I think he
bonkers.
can do it. If
Oh,
you're
no, he
fit,
can do his own.
yeah.
He's done
No,
it.
not Keanu. He's not going to do
I've
that.
seen him do his training for film.
Oh yeah, I can
and
see him
he's
like on his
fucking
gun. Yeah, he's yeah. He
And
did-
every
apparently he
bullet,
invented
every
that.
bullet is matched.
Is it?
Every fucking bullet fired on those films are matched.
What do you mean by matched?
A bullet for bullet.
Oh, I see.
You know,
what do you mean?
you reload it.
Oh, I see. So he's not doing.
Reload it. Bam, bam, bam.
So-
You ain't got this
Number
fucking.
of times I'm sitting on the
running
sofa,
around.
going to Alice, going, "That's an AR-15."
Yeah.
He would have been out. He would have been out 5 rounds ago.
Yeah, He should be just firing blanks.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
but
But apparently, and I may be wrong, apparently this move when he
right.
he
What,
loosens, he
so-
pushes depresses the magazine
yeah.
lease and then flicks
I know
it.
the thing. Yeah,
Apparently he invented that.
he invented that.
Apparently.
What, Keanu.
Well, because I was the lady, one of the ladies
That's
on the
cool.
gun range, she
That's
trained him
cool.
up. All the apparently he said that may not be true, but it may be true.
Hey, you never know because he's pretty. I mean, don't forget he's clued up with samurai swords and everything.
Yeah. I just can't get past the fact when he tries in Matrix and he tries to do the high leg around. It's just like it's just up past 90. It's like 94 degrees. It's like, straight as you like, but it's just
Yeah,
not
but there
good
is.
work, mate.
Listen,
Better than I can do.
there is some scenes in John Wick, that if you watch them carefully, it's even John Wick 4 in the beginning bit when he's got his nunchucks and stuff, and they're in with all the glass. There's all the glass everywhere.
Oh.
You know, with the towers of glass. I'm not talking about the other film where this is where he's in fighting all these in the Japanese in the fucking hotel.
Yeah.
Right, so he's
John Wick
down
3
there
when he
and
fights the 2 TIE fighters.
No,
at the
and
end.
there's 4, and he's got the actual.
Oh, what, in the
nunchucks.
Japanese hotel?
Yes.
I apologise. Yeah.
Before you downstairs.
Yeah.
And he's got the fucking nunchucks, and the way he's using them, you're just like, nah. He was like, yeah, all right, it's pretty good, but nah. It's too slow.
It's fine.
It's way too slow.
Yeah.
And it's like it's almost preempting. It's coming.
Yeah.
And you
see,
know what I mean?
when you see the
and then
stuff
when he
people
does,
going,
and then he has to do a stupid thing like that. It's just like, nah, come on.
No, but that's the sort of thing that again I'm apologising for him. So,
no, it's fine.
It's the sort of thing that you need to be doing from the age of 4.
Yeah.
You know, to do it and talk.
Yeah. But you know, apart from that, brilliant.
It's cracking. But I remember at the end of John Wick. Where have we gone off? But I know John Fick when he says to Winston, "Will you get me home?" or something like that.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, does that mean his body was, is he going to be alive? But I think they're definitely.
He's dead.
No, they're doing another one.
No, he's dead.
I'll put money on it.
He's dead.
He's not dead. How do you know he's dead?
We're not allowed to tell we're not allowed to tell you that he's alive.
But we don't know that. Who told you that?
He's alive. He's alive.
Did you have anything to drink before you came?
No.
So
This bloody stuff.
That's it. What percentage is it?
I don't know.
You just like being on. It's 3.4%.
It's the what do you call it?
It's the company.
It's the company.
Yeah,
it's definitely and the placebo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Placebo.
You just
effect.
think you're having it. You're having it. Well, I drank that down thinking it was
gin and.
Well, it was bloody lovely. Wild cherry or something.
So I think sour cherry.
Squash, by the way.
Anyway.
Right, are we wrapping this up?
I think so. We could just do a short one. Have you got anything else you want to say about anything?
Have I got anything I want to say?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Have you?
What are we going to watch?
We need to do this. We need to do. Yeah. What we were going to watch tonight? You mean?
Yeah.
And then we have to talk about it next week.
We don't have to, but it's gives us something to talk about.
Let's say this, right? How's about this? And I think you would all agree. How many 2 viewers is it?
We've got 16 subscribers, but I'm
What have
3
we
of
now?
them. I'm 3 of them.
I'm 7 of them. Whatever we watch tonight, we don't know ourselves.
But let's figure it out now.
No, because I'd rather do it when we're in there and we're having tea,
Okay,
cooking
fine.
tea up and then we're searching and we'll find something.
Okay.
And then it's a mystery for what it will be next week, what we talk about.
Okay.
Booyaka.
Fine. All
How's
right,
that?
Let's do that. Okay. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much.
For bearing with us. And yeah.
Yeah, lovely.
All right. Peace out.
And keep watching. Lovely, let's go.
All right. Right. Hopefully that recorded.
Oh, that was nice.
That was good.
I can't wait for you to put that on my thing for me so I can watch it.
On your on.
Well, you send it to me, don't you?
Yeah, I'll send you the
Are
link.
you just gonna? You watch it first though, don't you? And,
No, I edit it a little bit, but ideally I don't need to edit any of it.
And then you're just gonna chuck it straight on, or you gonna send?
No, I'll just put it straight on.
You do?
Well, yeah.
Well done then.
Well, do you want to sign it off or something?
Do I fuck? You just let me know when it's on.
Right, give us your. Where do you mean digit it?
Oh, sorry. Let me know when it's on, and then I can watch it. Because Martin finds them very entertaining.
Does he?
Yeah.
Good. Well,
we don't mind, like.
Yeah, but it's good because we will eventually get a bigger audience, I'm sure. Wow.